Welcome back to Rustic and Rooted, where we celebrate the beauty of the reclaimed and the handmade. Today, we're venturing into the workshop and the garden to explore 10 unique ways to transform salvaged wood into stunning outdoor art. From weathered pallets to fallen forest branches, let's discover how simple materials can be reimagined to bring texture, color, and soul to your favorite green spaces. Creating garden decor isn't just about aesthetics. It's about the tactile joy of working with natural elements. The scent of pine shavings and the feel of sun-warmed grain remind us of our connection to the earth. Whether you're a seasoned woodworker or a beginner with a bucket of scraps, these projects are designed to inspire a sense of wonder and personality in every corner of your landscape. Rough-hewn cedar planks meet weathered oak offcuts here. Peeling layers of cornflower blue and barn red paint reveal silvered grain underneath. Rusty hinges serve as perches, while old brass doorknobs offer a heavy, vintage weight to the base. Each birdhouse sits atop a sturdy cedar post, standing tall amidst a sea of waving Queen Anne's lace and purple salvia. Secure these shelters 5 feet high to deter predators. Aim the entrances away from prevailing winds to keep the interior dry during spring showers. Since scrap wood varies in thickness, pre-drilling holes prevent splitting. A light coat of clear matte sealant every 2 years preserves those vibrant colors without masking the natural, rugged texture of the reclaimed timber. Cluster these wooden fungi in odd numbers to mimic natural forest growth patterns. Varying the height and diameter of the caps creates a dynamic visual rhythm. Darker bark edges provide a sharp contrast against bright white stems. By staggering them near the base of a mature oak, you anchor the gaze downward, drawing attention to often overlooked mossy corners. Damp soil scents mingle with the smell of freshly sawn pine. The caps feel cool and smooth under a morning dew, their painted surfaces glistening softly. Deep crimson tops with crisp white spots pop against the muted greens of surrounding ferns. In the low light of dawn, these shapes emerge from the shadows like a quiet, woodland secret. Sun-bleached driftwood, polished by salt and sand, forms the sturdy spine of these hanging pieces. Tarnish-resistant copper wire spirals around the wood, clutching translucent glass beads that resemble frozen droplets. Each bead features tiny bubbles and internal fractures that scatter light. The tactile contrast between the grainy, porous wood and the slick, cold glass is remarkably satisfying to handle. Moving to the garden's canopy, hang these where the afternoon sun hits directly. High branches allow the wind to catch the driftwood, creating a gentle rotating motion. This movement sends prismatic shards of light dancing across the lawn. Using a heavy-duty fishing line ensures the art remains suspended during autumn gusts while remaining nearly invisible against the sky. Transitioning to the kitchen garden, check for the HT stamp on your pallet, indicating heat treatment rather than chemical processing. Sand the rough slats to prevent splinters before lining the internal pockets with durable landscape fabric. Stapling the fabric securely allows for proper drainage while holding several gallons of potting soil. This vertical orientation maximizes sun exposure for light-hungry plants. Rub a leaf of chocolate mint to release its sharp, refreshing aroma into the warm air. The dark, damp earth visible between the slats provides a rich backdrop for the vibrant lime green basil. Bees hum steadily around the flowering thyme, drawn to the nectar-rich blooms. Watering from the top allows moisture to trickle down, hydrating every level of this living wall. Fallen maple limbs find new purpose as these upright figures. Rather than using blades, we apply thick acrylics in shades of clay and lichen, green directly to the ridges of the bark. Flat river stones become wide eyes, while dried seed pods and pine cones are glued on to create textured, wild hair. These earthy tones blend seamlessly into the surrounding thickets. Placing these figures within eye-level foliage creates an element of surprise for visitors walking the path. Their verticality breaks up the horizontal lines of low-lying shrubs. Balance the composition by pairing a tall, slender branch with two shorter, stouter ones nearby. This grouping creates a sense of community among the plants, filling gaps where flowers might struggle to grow. This geometric mosaic utilizes every last triangular offcut from the workshop floor. Various stains, walnut, honey, and weathered gray, emphasize the unique grain direction of each individual piece. Arrange them in a repeating sunburst pattern to create a focal point on a plain fence. The sharp, clean angles provide a structured counterpoint to the soft, chaotic curves of climbing ivy. A quiet stillness settles over the patio when the sun sets, casting long, dramatic shadows through the gaps in the wood. The different depths of the scraps create a 3D effect that changes as the light shifts. It feels like a piece of the forest has been organized into a deliberate, peaceful rhythm. This artwork anchors the outdoor room, offering a sense of permanence. Test the stability of the ladder's hinges before loading it with heavy stoneware. Placing wider cedar planks across the rungs creates a deeper shelf for larger pots. Ensure the feet rest on level ground or a stone patio to prevent tipping during heavy rain. A quick rub down with linseed oil protects the old wood while deepening its golden, aged patina. Tiered displays utilize vertical space effectively, making them ideal for smaller courtyards. Arrange trailing plants like Silver Falls dicandra on the top rungs so they can spill over the edges. Middle shelves can host upright flowers like purple petunias, creating a lush cascade of color. This arrangement allows each plant to receive adequate airflow and light without overcrowding. Flexible willow whips and knobby birch branches provide the raw materials for this structure. Rough twine knots hold the intersections together, creating a sturdy yet delicate lattice. The variegated bark, ranging from papery white to deep charcoal, adds visual interest even before the vines take hold. This organic construction looks as though it grew directly out of the garden soil itself. Sweet peas wind their delicate tendrils around the rough wood, their perfume intensifying as the day warms. The trellis creaks slightly in the breeze, a soft, natural sound that blends with the rustle of leaves. Bright pink blossoms stand out against the dark, damp twigs after a summer rain. Touching the bark reveals a cool, slightly damp texture that feels grounded. Next, we use heat to etch permanent labels into the heartwood of pallet scraps. A wood-burning tool creates deep, charred grooves that won't fade under the harsh summer sun. The smell of singed pine fills the air as the metal tip glides across the surface. These dark, toasted letters provide a high-contrast finish that is easy to read from a distance. Apply a coat of beeswax or tung oil to the finished stakes to repel moisture from the soil. Deeply tilling the earth before inserting them prevents the wood from snapping. Angle the markers slightly upward to make reading easier while standing. Using thick-cut slats ensures these markers last through multiple growing seasons, eventually graying beautifully to match the garden's natural aesthetic. Bold cubes of pine are transformed into everlasting flowers with a few coats of weather-resistant paint. Sun yellow and deep cobalt squares sit atop slender green dowels, creating a playful forest of geometric shapes. The paint is intentionally sanded back at the corners to reveal the pale wood beneath. These sturdy blooms provide a constant pop of color throughout the year. There is a playful energy in seeing these bright shapes peeking through the brown stalks of dormant grasses. They offer a cheerful greeting on gray, overcast days when the rest of the garden is sleeping. The simplicity of the blocks evokes a sense of nostalgia, like oversized childhood toys left among the hostas. It's a light-hearted way to maintain a vibrant spirit. We've traveled from the whimsical heights of scrapwood birdhouses to the grounded charm of scorched vegetable markers. Each project we've explored today highlights how upcycled wood, be it through painting, stacking, or light construction, can create a harmonious balance between the structural and the organic. These handmade touches turn a standard backyard into a personal sanctuary that reflects a commitment to creativity and sustainable, rustic beauty. If these ideas sparked a new vision for your outdoor space, please hit the like button and subscribe to Rustic and Rooted for more garden inspiration. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these upcycled projects will you be tackling first this weekend? Thank you for sharing this quiet moment of creativity with me. Now, let's go out and get our hands dirty.